Hello, my mermaids and barnacle boys. My name is SpongeBob, and welcome back to another video. You might have noticed the title already. Yes, this is a custom build that I made on my own. I actually literally just built this yesterday because I felt like, you know what? I haven't made a Lego MOC in a while. MOC stands for my own creation. I haven't made one of those in a while, so why not, spend a little bit of the day, building something. And you can see right here, this is based off the Good Neighbors at Bikini Bottom Lego set, which I don't have that set at all. So, and I really like the way that it was, built. So, rather than just, going on eBay, finding one with all the pieces and, spending a couple $100 on it, which I try to plan on getting, all the old Lego SpongeBob sets next year. So, hopefully I can make videos about those. So I decided to, look through my whole collection and build the actual set with the pieces of my own. Now I know from the picture that you have seen and other promotional stuff, not everything is included in the set. I mean, you might have noticed the lawn chair and the little umbrella that Squidward sits in, what have you. So I might make a part 2 to this, an upgrade or something, maybe an update to this set and make a little other review about it. But for now, this is what I've constructed. So, with that being said, let's move some of the stuff to the side right here and just kind of focus on the minifigures themselves. So let's just kind of do this right here. If I can, here, let's just, because my camera doesn't want to do that, so yeah. Oh, the hair. There we go. So as you can see right here, these minifigures I already had my own. So this, in the set it includes 3 minifigures, Squidward, Patrick, SpongeBob, and it also includes Gary, but I didn't include Gary in the set. I do have the actual Gary little build, but I'll probably add them in, like I said, another future date. So, and of course, in the actual Lego set, SpongeBob's face is a little bit different, but again, I just used what I have had. So, to actually take a look, and because Patrick and Squidward aren't anything too interesting, so let's look at the SpongeBob build I've made. So, as you can see right here, I believe what they were trying to do in the actual set is construct the leaf bow or something. So I just kind of made it basically identical to this. I mean, I know there were stickers included in this set. I mean, it looks fine either way. I know this is, different piece. It's supposed to be kind of a blue flame. But again, I just used the new kind of water, I guess, splash, pieces in the newer, other sets. So yeah, and of course you could take this off SpongeBob. However, it took his hand away. Whoops. Give it back just like so. So yeah, I basically and I looked online for the instructions. That way I could make it easier for me. So yeah, I might try to improve this actual I'm gonna say reef blower, so make it actually look like it's from the episode and/or show. But yeah, that's the minifigures. Nothing too interesting about them, but again, the official SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward minifigures and all that. So yeah, there's nothing really too exciting going on right here. Next up, let's look at the little grill that I've constructed. So yeah, and again, not everything is gonna be super identical, so don't assume that everything is exactly like it is from the set. So bear with me. You can see grill right here. We have a Krabby Patty right here, and what it does this. It's like a little launching pad, which is pretty cool. And there are a few of them in the set right here. See, with just a flag, move however you want, spin it around, and I think this is Squidward's grill, so he can carry around wherever if he so chooses to do. You know, Patrick can hold in, like, eat it however he wants. So yeah, there is that. Next up, let's take one of my favorite ones, the boatmobile right here. Now, of course, in the official Lego set, there is another, like, launch thing that, like, you flick it and it launches little, you know, like, little Lego things. But I decided to, you know, like, not add that on here. But I'll probably, again, add it, you know, at a future date. You know, we got the, you know, little engine right here, the propeller and what have you. I mean, I know it's a little bit different than the actual set, but again, you know, like, just use what I had. I actually really like this little boatmobile design. I've actually built this, you know, like, before in the past. And as you can see, Patrick can ride it in just like so. Let's see if SpongeBob can. I haven't actually tested that out. Oh yeah, look at that. So the both of them could be riding inside here, just like so. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. And, you know, like, of course, if you want to build the set of your own, you can always, you know, look up the instructions and use what you have in your collection. Again, you could change it up however you so choose. Let's move that to a side. Set Patrick down over there. Now let's look at the little stuff. So here is SpongeBob's, you know, like, chair that is, you know, like, based off the one in the show. Thankfully, I actually had the little, you know, like, life preserver plate from a different SpongeBob set. You know, like, pretty cool. I mean, it's just really basic. It's just a chair, you know. So whoever can sit in it, like Patrick, for example, he could just sit right in there. And next up, second to last, is SpongeBob's bed, which, again, a different design from the actual set itself. Let's see. As you can see right here, I tried it based off the one from the actual show, so I have like a little ring right here for the life preserver, what have you. So you set SpongeBob right here, and it's another launch thing. Little life preserver thing, you know, like, fell off, but you get the gist of it, you know. In the actual, like, set, there's 3 total, like, kind of like launch devices. You have the bed right here, you have the one on the boatmobile, and you have the one for Squidward's grill. And last but not least, you know, the main attraction is the actual pineapple itself. So long story short, I do have a SpongeBob set with SpongeBob's pineapple in it. I think it's the one where, like, it includes Squidward's house and, like, it includes a whole bunch of, like, other characters. You know, like, I think it's like a Bikini Bottom party set. I don't remember what it's called, but you guys can let me know in the comments below. So yeah, and again, it's not identical. Some of the pieces are actually used from, like, the Snap Switch sets, like these kind of like green pieces right here, a little bit of green, a little bit of red. You know, just kind of like mix it up a little bit. See, we got SpongeBob's door right here that just opens up just like that. A little green, you know, like his little plants that go around his pineapple, his chimney and all that. And it can stand out just like that. And on the inside, we have all this right here. You see some stickers right here from the Snapchat sets, including the windows and the TV right here. So on the inside, you would add, of course, you know, SpongeBob's bed, and with SpongeBob's chair, SpongeBob's bed, like so. So there's really not a whole lot to the inside of this. I mean, I might, you know, like, redo it some more, but I just want to, like, kind of like get the actual gist of the build and, you know, redo it as I, you know, go along the way. But I actually really like this build a lot. I mean, I know there are like 3 total, like, SpongeBob sets with this house, including, you know, like the Good Neighbors and Bikini Bottom Adventures, and the Party Set 1. So, yeah, honestly, I had a lot of fun, you know, building all this. It took a couple hours for me to, you know, like, build, but honestly, it was worth it towards, you know, like, the end. I really do enjoy, in all honesty, I really do enjoy, you know, Legos a lot. You know, they're a lot of fun. I mean, I know some sets can be, you know, quite expensive depending on which ones you get, but in all actuality, I had a lot of fun building this. It brings me back to my old days where, like, when I was, like, way younger, I used to build, like, a whole bunch of, like, actual, like, Lego builds and what have you. And then since I got older, I kind of got out of it. But now I'm just like, you know, take a break from, you know, like, being, like, on TV, like, computer and my phone, what have you, and just build some Legos, you know. You just need to step back, you know, like, get your Lego bins out and just build something. Even if it's an official Lego set or custom build, like so, or if you want to build set but you don't have the, you know, like, actual instructions for it, you can just look up ones online and you use the pieces that you have in your collection. So yeah, that is it for, you know, really today. And again, I know not everything is here, but I'll probably, you know, like, finish up, like, all the nitty-gritty stuff and, you know, actually, like, redo some of it a little bit, and, you know, at some point, you know, like, make another video of it with all, like, you know, the pieces in here, including, like, the little seat for Squidward and all that, and, you know, just add some little cool stuff in it. Heck, maybe I'll build Squidward's house next. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this where I review, you know, like, Lego stuff or custom builds like that, then be sure to subscribe to my channel today. Hit that bell notification so you'll stay new videos when I make a bunch of cool stuff. Like the video, comment what you think of it. You know, do you like this build? Would you like me to do a, you know, how to build this, you know, like, all the stuff in here, like, one by one? If you want to see that, let me know, and I'll definitely do that. Thank you all so much for watching, and with that being said, I will see all of you in my next video. Bye-bye!